Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back to the channel. So Cold War Season 4 Reloaded has officially released, and with this we got tons of new content across the board. Of this we received the brand new zombies map, MAUER to TOTEN, and in today's video I'm going to be going over some secret tips and tricks that you might have missed the first few times playing. So I'm sure you're going to learn something from today's video, and if you do, be sure to leave a like so that we can help get these tips and tricks out to more people here on YouTube. Also, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video like this one. And with that being said, guys, let's get into the tip number one. And that is, from spawn, it takes exactly 8,000 points to buy all the doors to power and pack-a-punch. So if you want to save some time in your game, just stay in spawn the first few rounds and gather up 8,000 points to ensure you have enough to open all the doors to power and pack-a-punch. Moving on, we have our next tip, and that is that there is a barrier by pack-a-punch that many people overlook when playing, and I've been seeing it so much that I decided to include it in this video so that you guys can save time in game by increasing your mobility around the map. So just come up to this barrier here and purchase it, and it will allow you to travel easily between these two areas of the map. The next trick I have for you is that if you use a Semtex while Ring of Fire is active, you can insta-kill the panzers with it, and that is a very important tip as these panzers are probably causing you the most grief in game. Next up, if you guys aren't aware, the Shatterblast ammo mod has become insanely overpowered with the release of MAUER to TOTEN, and it's going to just obliterate hordes of zombies, so be sure to use this before it gets patched out. I know that happened when Deadwire was like this, but Shatterblast is even better than Deadwire was back in its prime, so be sure to equip this at Pack-a-Punch when you're upgrading your weapons. Moving on, speaking of insta-kill and killing zombies insanely quickly, due to the new health cap that zombies have, you are now able to one-shot kill regular zombies at any round with the death machine. And this is very useful because as long as you pre-purchase the death machine, you can have it on standby if you need to quickly clear an area, or if you simply want an efficient way to pass the rounds. Next up, I'm going to be showing you guys how to go ahead and get yourself a free CRBRS, the new wonder weapon on this map, and you're definitely going to want to do this every game because it guarantees you get the most overpowered weapon on this map. And if you've already seen how to get the free wonder weapon, feel free to skip this part of the video and use the timestamps below to navigate to the next tip. Now bear in mind that this wonder weapon sure is fun to use and that this method will give you the wonder weapon 100% guaranteed. Now you can also get it from the mystery box or the trial machine, however this method ensures you get it every time. But before we get into that, I want to quickly mention that this video is sponsored by DigiZani. This website will allow you guys to purchase in-game currency, video games, and boosting services. And specifically for Call of Duty, you can navigate over to DGZ Gold and purchase things like max level weapons, max prestige, dark aether and DM ultra unlock services, and so much more. Make sure to use code ERADICATE for 5% off your purchase. You can also go to DGZ Gold giveaways and enter to win some awesome prizes. So big shout out to DGZ for sponsoring this video. I greatly appreciate it, and remember to use my code when making purchases for 5% off. So the first thing you need to do is build Klaus. So the first step in order to get Klaus, you will need to make your way over to the death strip and walk under the light, and then it's going to activate a danger zone. Whilst this is going on, you will need to dig in the various dig sites and you will be given a microwave dish. Once you've got that, you can make your way over to the garment factory and you can now place that part on this red armor station here. Now you will need to kill this Krasny soldier that spawns in on round 10, so just play until you reach round 10. And then once you've gone ahead and taken care of the Krasny soldier, he will drop a battery. Go ahead and pick that up. You will then take this battery down to the safe house and put it on Klaus. Now for the third and final part, you will need to make sure power and pack-a-punch are turned on. Make your way over to the pack-a-punch machine and equip the brain rot ammo mod. Now once equipped, make your way over to hotel room 304, turn a zombie, and it's going to begin destroying this boarded up door here, revealing a hidden room. Walk inside this room and you will then be able to interact with this dead zombie and collect Klaus's hands. Once this is completed, make your way back over to the safe house and you can now finish building Klaus. Now once you have Klaus, you will get this equipment that is going to allow you to control Klaus. You can put a marker down and he will transport himself over to that location. The first place you need to go is to the switch control room and get Klaus to open up this locker here, and once opened, you can collect the blacklight from inside. Once you have this blacklight, you are going to need to go to 3 different locations, all of which are going to give you a set of numbers needed to open the safe inside the room where we got Klaus's hands from. The first location corresponds to the first set of numbers, and it is in the garment factory, so use your blacklight to find the writing on the walls. Mine happened to be the number 11. The next location is in the service passage, and this is the second set of numbers needed to open the safe. My number for this happened to be 30. Now the third and final location is inside the grocery store, and this will give you your third set of numbers needed to open the safe. Mine happened to be 27. Now once you have your 3 sets of numbers, remember mine were 11, 30, and 27. You can now make your way to the hotel room 305, the location where we got Klaus's hands from, and you can interact with this safe, input the numbers, and get your free wonder weapon. One thing that's worth mentioning is that you can interact with this and the zombies will not touch you. However, as soon as you're out of the interaction, the zombies will begin attacking you, so just input your numbers like so. Remember mine were 11 for dial 1, 30 for dial 2, and 27 for dial 3. And boom, just like that, we've got a free wonder weapon. And in order to get the different variants for this wonder weapon, you will simply need to kill zombies and then pick up the variant once the zombie dies. Just keep in mind, once you run out of ammo with the variant, it's going to disappear and give you back the base version of the Cerberus wonder weapon. The next tip I have for you is that every 10 rounds, the wall buy weapons are going to increase in rarity. So as you progress and maybe need a better weapon or want to upgrade the rarity without wasting your scrap, you can navigate over to any wall buy and simply purchase a stronger version of that gun as the rounds go up. The next tip I have is for the satellite dish when upgrading Klaus, and you're required to get this part by digging it up, and a lot of people, they start digging and wait for the RNG to kick in and give them the part, but if you simply walk under the tower light and then dig, you will almost always get the satellite dish on your first or second dig. Now the last tip I have for you is to use Mule Kick, and even if you don't want to carry 3 weapons, upgrading Mule Kick with your crystals is going to give you huge advantages that are going to not only help you stay alive, but help you reach those high rounds in game. This includes getting additional equipment when crafting, all enemies having a chance to drop ammo, which is huge, especially when playing zombies. I find before using this, I was constantly running out, and I'd have to wait for a boss zombie to drop some, so this is a good addition to the Mule Kick. It also gives you a 25% chance to keep non-retrievable equipment when used. And this last one, let's say you end up going down, your third weapon will disappear, but if you have Mule Kick upgraded to tier 5, you can recover your lost weapon by repurchasing Mule Kick. So I hope you guys found these tips helpful, and if you did, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any tips and tricks when it comes to Cold War zombies. Now with all that being said guys, my name is of course Eradicate, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.